Wilder Wagon is on the road for another week, and the Internet Radio Man has a bunch you've been hankering to hear. So let's get this vintage electric glide rolling. It all starts now.
The other boys on the baritone.
This is it, IRM number 153, a Radio Wilder live production that's been in the works for at least an hour or so. And we are quite excited with this week's edition. Now, here's Harry.
Internet Radio Man number 153, music played in a 5x10. Music played in a self-storage unit, 5x10. That has happened many, many times. Well, maybe not a 5x10, but maybe a 10x10, because bands have played and practiced in self-storage facilities, and people store their equipment there. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, that is my thought of, as we're spending a little more time out here with the self-storage pros, that what would it sound like wailing and playing in a 5x10? Well, I'm not in a 5x10 today. I'm at Camelback Studios, and I don't know if I said it or not, but I'm on vacation right now, getting ready to get myself blasted. So this is a blasted for the January, February, and this is a mid-Jan. But when you're on vacation, you do things you like to do. And what do I like to do? Play music. You know how they always say, love what you do and love your work and love whatever. Well, it's turned into a show, but it's something I absolutely love to do. So it's very relaxing during vacation time. Grayson, what do you think about vacation? Do you even know what a vacation is? Apparently not. But you're looking good, and his head was turned because we did a show with Storage Solutions Ray McCrae on Saturday, which will be out in about 2 weeks. And Grayson's head was looking over towards Ray when Ray was talking. I think he looked over when he started talking about the alligators and how he hunted them. I don't know exactly when he looked over, but that was it. Alexa, do you know what a vacation is, Alexa?
As a noun, vacation can have a few meanings. 1. A period of suspension of work, study, or other activity, usually used for rest, recreation, or travel, recess or holiday. 2. A part of the year, regularly set aside when normal activities of law courts, legislatures, etc., are suspended. 3. Freedom or release from duty, business, or activity. 4. An act or instance of vacating.
Wow, okay. Well, I think the politicians are always on vacation. And speaking of a politician, Christy, my favorite new girl, Jennifer. Jennifer used to be my girl, but when she decided that she would join that group that thought Harris should go to work all day and parcel out his money to all the people that either didn't have the same drive that he did, didn't have the same initiative, or just wanted free dough, that's when I had to say goodbye to Jennifer and went over to Christy, my new governor, or the governor of South Dakota. And she just sent a nice report out and said, this is the greatest South Dakota's economy's ever been. And she gives it the credit to no lockdown in South Dakota. So that will be, I'm happy to have her. And Jen, you're gone. I wish you'd give your money to me. I would have liked that when I was in my 20s, just kind of cruising around doing nothing to get free money, but not now. So we had an odd, weird opening. Oh, what a shame. The best of Roy Wood and Wizard. That's a 2001. And what was very striking about that was, number one, it sounds just like the Beachboys. And I've played it 4 or 5 times for people. Oh, yeah, that is the Beach Boy. Number 2, he's our sticky of the day. And he was a surprise. So Roy Wood and Wizard was particularly successful and co-founder, which I did not know, of The Move, which is a very underappreciated group. Go out, get all you can stuff from The Move. ELO, one of Bill's favorites. And when he did his Wizard, Roy and the Wizard, as a songwriter, he contributed a number of hits to these bands. Altogether, he had more than 20 singles in the UK singles chart, including 3 number 1s. The BBC has described Woods as being responsible for some of the most memorable sounds of the 70s. He's still wailing, by the way. It's Roy Woods and the Wizard. Woods was elected into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which will be our next one in 2017 as a member of ELO. Cool, wasn't it? Just like the Beach Boys. So, I love the National Enquirer, of course. So I have this book in front of me, which those of you that see this on video will do it. It's some of the most outrageous pictures ever. And I was just going to read one little thing here to open it up to tell you about the National Enquirer. 2 years out of Harvard, I stood on a cold street in Gary, Indiana, on a whacked out assignment with $2,000 stuffed in my pockets, a stack of legal contracts, and in one numb hand, I was desperately trying to convince total strangers to sell their souls to the devil for $20. So far, I had netted 5 different deals, signatures and all, and handed out 5 crispy $20 bills. What was I doing? 4 years after schooling at a Benedictine monastery, complete with swinging incense and mute monks, a cum laude diploma in classics and literature from Harvard, even summers in Nantucket. Now I was a National Enquirer reporter looking for a story in depressed Gary, wondering how long it would take somebody to figure out I was a dumb white guy overburdened with cash. The first day I arrived at the Enquirer's Florida headquarters in 81, I walked across a scruffy ball field into a low-slung, seemingly quiet building. But once inside the doors, I could feel a strange, sometimes awful energy pressing against my skin. Stressed out, hardened celebrity journalists, many of them with British accents, scurried across the thin carpet of this newsroom. Photographs were piled high on middle desk. Old black rotary phones rang incessantly. Stale cigarette smoke filled the air. The whole building was maniacally possessed by one thought: get the story, get the photo, or get fired. That's just a little forward. I'm going to do some more later, but it lets you know the National Enquirer, and I thoroughly, and you thoroughly will enjoy the show with Ray when he talks about the Christmas parties and what Mr. Pope did to thrill everybody. And it became bigger and bigger and better and better. And it is a great story as it is. All right. Well, speaking of great stories, we've done a little sticky. We got a little opening for the National Enquirer. And so I think, Dave, at this time, it's what we always do and always will do. We open it up with a thought and a hope and a prayer and hopefully a promise to the kids at the Be Kind People Project. We are going to do their pledge. It's early in January. Hopefully some are back in school, which they really need to get back in school. Hopefully they are. But in the meantime, go to radiowilder.com, scroll down. There is a portal, a giving place for the Be Kind People. If you can spare a 20 or 25, if maybe you were, your favorite restaurant wasn't open or your store and you saved up a little bucks during Christmas, send it out to the kids. All right, let's get that music on, that giving, caring music. I will be encouraging, be supportive, be positive, be helpful, be honest, be considerate, be thankful, be responsible, be respectful, and the show's favorite, be a friend. Well, on vacation, I'm going to be everybody's friend and get right back to what we like to do during vacation more than anything. Let's play some music, and let's see, we did Roy, and then let's not forget who was number 2. Dave let us off with Amsterdam off the Night Visions albums of Imagine Dragons, one of their earliest albums in 2012. All right, let's do 4 real quick. 2 and 2 is 4. We can add that up and we can play it also.
That's all we have.
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 That's all we have. And when we are talking, that's all we have.
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 You don't need a team of lawyers looking for evidence. You don't need a piece of paper trying to prove your intent to be free. You don't need to look back and see if you said what you meant. You don't need your heart running at 100%. All you need, I don't need a deposition to believe what you said. I don't need a crystal ball to hear the thoughts in your head. I can see. I don't need the judge and jury to determine our fate. I don't need a priest to tell me that you ain't been a saint. All we need is me. I'm tired of giving back to flaws and all the broken laws and the hearts you've left behind. It's not up to you to make up my mind. So free yourself up to love me. Just love me like a good man. Free yourself up to love me if you can. Free yourself up to love me. Just love me like a good man. Free yourself up to love me if you can. You don't need to call a doctor, show me where you've been cut. You don't need to call a locksmith, I can tell the door shut. Where's the key? I don't need to see you locked up. I know who's been involved. Don't you turn yourself back. You know the crime has been solved. You are free, you are free. I'm tired of living back to flaws and all the broken laws and the hearts you left behind. Well, it's not up to you to make up my mind. And if in hindsight it's a mistake, at least we tried. Free yourself up to love me. Just love me like a good man. Free yourself up to love me if you can. Free yourself up to love me. Just love me like a good man. Free yourself up to love me if you can. Free yourself up to love me. Just love me like a good man. Free yourself up to love me if you can. Free yourself up to love me. Just love me like a good man. Free yourself up to love me if you can. I'm free yourself. Love me like a good man. Free yourself. Love me like a good man.
Hey, John Lindsey, put your ears on, mate. Harry's got your request for Runnin' Wild coming up in just a bit right here on RadioWilderLive.com.
Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings, many things I can't define. Occasions, spots, wagons, clutter your mind. In the sense of compliments, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. In the sense of compliments, meaningless nouns. Turn on, tune in, turn your eyes around. Look at yourself, look at yourself, yeah, yeah. Look at yourself, look at yourself, yeah, yeah. Tune by the cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side, it's the least you can do. Beatniks and politics, nothing is new. A yardstick for lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Sense, innocence, grip of mankind. Dead kings and many things I can define. Occasions pass, sweatings clutter your mind. In the sense of peppermints, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose.
You loved me and that you always would. Then I said I loved you. You said that that was good, girl. You made a promise, said you'd never want me to go. Oh no. In the end, giver, you took your love away from me. In the end, giver, took back the love you gave to me. I was feeling the way I wanna feel. You had me believing the love we had was real. Things we did together, you said they'd never end. Now until forever, oh yeah, that's what you said. Girl, when I was down, I knew that you would always be there. Oh yeah. In the end, giver, you took your love away from me. Took back the love you gave to me.
First time on the Radio Wilder program. From Bubblegum music fame, 1910 Fruit Gum Company. Request, we put it on Indian Giver, the best of 1910. Pretty good words in there. Went back to the Strawberry Alarm Clock. It says at 98, you can take off 31 or 2 off of that. Incense and Peppermints. It was in the Vietnam show. They played that a little bit for us. And then one of the show's favorites, of course, Lake Street Dive. You are free. You don't need to give me all the words and signals. I know you're free. Then Brainstorm. Heard it the other day out of my collection. I think I was just cruising and listening, Years and Seconds. And that's off their War album, Brainstorm 2009. So we had a 2009, 2018, 68, and 2001, which was about 65. We'll move that back. Well, let's take a quick moment or two to go over to stage 2, put the spotlight out there, will you please, camera guys, and let's take a quick sponsor break. Let the folks go out there and tell you all the good products and things that they've got for you.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Talk to your doctor about creating a plan that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
What's not to love about being on the open road in an RV or relaxing on a lake in your boat? If you're an owner-operator of a storage facility, this is where you come in. RV ownership is evolving. Sales are up 40% with new highs predicted in 2021. Americans need a safe place to park their big toys and need big protection, and you can give them that with Tenant Property Protection's TPP Plus plan, the first storage property protection for RV and boat owners. TPP Plus offers one-of-a-kind storage property protection for RVs and boats and a new source of revenue for you. It offers all the first, like accidental damage waiver and deductible reimbursement coverage, first-class tenant property protection for on-site accidents, external, internal damage, and theft of contents up to $250, and first-rate claim service experience. Get started with TPP Plus. Call 877-575-7774 or go online to tenantpropertyprotection.com/plus to find out more.
How do airplanes fly? What's in this box? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Learn how to store your gun securely and make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Very good. Very good. Well, we've got 3 coming up, and we're going to do the 3. And in the 3, we have Janice, of course, very sexy, one of my new favorites. It's actually Geneva Magnus, loving it. And by request, again, after Denise Bonnie insisted we play Kid Rock, we got a request. So we put another Kid Rock in. He's going to do a little duet with Sheryl Crow. And right in the middle of all of it, Sir Paul McCartney with a brand new tune. Is he not prolific? And it's a good one. Long-tailed winter bird off of McCartney 3, 2020. But before we get there, let's just throw a little rock and roll trivia in. How about that? How's that sound? Who was Ziggy Stardust? That music roll along good, is it? Was he the original drummer of Pink Floyd, alter ego of David Bowie, or the alter ego of our friend and favorite, Iggy Pop? Build it, stir it, roll it. It was the alter ego of David Bowie. Yeah, that's correct. All right, let's get out to that 3 and let's hit it hard right now. It's a fine 3.
I can't tell because it's plain to see. I can tell the way you look at me. The way you know you hold my hand.
answer your telephone. When I knock on the door, they say that you ain't home. Your sister let me in, she said I could wait. When you come home, you show up real late. Now I can tell
feel it, do you? Do do do, it's sweet, do you? Do do do, feel it, do you? Do do do, it's so sweet, do you? Do do.
You're tuned in to the Internet Radio Man, former drummer of the Pigtown Lords, on RadioWilderLive.com.
Living my life in a slow hell. Different girl every night at the hotel. I ain't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me. Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her.
I called you last night in the hotel. Everyone knows but they won't tell. But their half-hearted smiles tell me something just ain't right. I've been waiting on you for a long time, fueling up on heartaches and cheap wine. I ain't heard from you in 3 damn nights. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I saw you yesterday with an old friend.
It was the same old same, how have you been? Since you've been gone, my world's been dark and gray. You reminded me of brighter days.
I hoped you were coming home to stay. I was headed to church.
I was off to drink you away.
I thought about you for a long time.
picture today. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I found your picture today. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I just called to say I love you. Come back home.
Kid Rock. Rollin' and Rockin' by request, anonymous request. Play some more Kid Rock, which we will do. What I failed to mention here, as we're talking about storage and 5x10s and everything, the esteemed Mr. John Lindsey from the Lindsey Company in North Carolina is on our program today with his request. I believe it's a little Running Wild. I liked it. I listened to it. Let's see where Johnny is down here. Yeah, he's down there after the Deuces. Airborne 2007, Running Wild. John Lindsey by request. So on that note, 602-935-0545 gets you into the magic request line, Google Voice, Harry in his cockpit, and all you have to do is say, play this, play that, whatever you like. And if you're fast enough and quick enough, you might get one of those free new Radio Wilder Live t-shirts that now are gracing the halls of Grayson's Gift Shop. And all you have to do is say, give me a large, give me a short sleeve tee. I'm so-and-so, so-and-so, 1919 Walnut Avenue, Peoria, Illinois, 85716. And we will mail it out to you. So you go to RadioWilder.com, go into Grayson's, take a look at the new shirt, see what you think. And once our program, our network, once the songs at the end of a Friday after Baby Ruth publishes our show, plays about 10, 12 hours, so people get 4 or 5 little cracks at it. Then it goes up into the Radio Wilder Live network, where it joins everybody else and begins to stream. And that we thought we need to have some shirts to honor that. Would you agree? Well, Kid Rock laid it out nice. How'd you like Paul's new song? I liked it. I heard it the other day and I didn't realize it was him. And I said, damn, he's still good and still putting it out. And of course, Geneva, we like it at all. I can tell. Well, it's the Deuces, so I think, Dave, at this time, we have no reason not to go into the Deuces. We've got plenty of music ahead, so we'll go into the Deuces and tell you a little bit about it once we get back. Oh, wait a minute here. I have these 2 books that a friend of mine, Tony Giordano, told Marlene to get. One is the big book of American Facts, which is great. And the other one is, which suits this show a little bit better, even though they both do, I'm American Red, White, and Blue, the totally awesome book of useless information, which I've been accused of having plenty of that. See, all those years I didn't study in school, I got room for useless information. So let's just open it up out of nowhere and read 1 or 2. Clouds fly higher during the day than at night. Bees do not have ears. The right lung takes in more air than the left lung. There you go. I think that's just as good as any entry into the number 2 or 3 segment, The Deuces Are Wilder, Party Badu.
Out of the Deuces Are Wilder covers vault comes rock's best songs with cool and sometimes crazy or bizarre covers. It's time for Harry's Deuces Are Wilder.
See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me.
be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. Watch the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember till you're home again. You belong to me.
See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you.
Cover by Annie Lennox. She took it on in 2014, picked off the Fabulous Duprees from 1962. Said, I can go 50 more years out and pick them off nicely. Nice job, Annie, and nice job by the Duprees. You Belong to Me, off of the Street Corner Symphonies, disc number 1. All right, well, I gave you a little useless information, so let's give you some good information and take a moment to let our sponsors talk and tell you about what they got available for you today.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Creating a world with less cancer takes a team effort. It takes survivors and caregivers and a community to unite at Relay for Life. This year, nearly 4 million people nationwide will come together to celebrate, remember, and fight back. Look for a Relay for Life event in your area by calling the American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit relayforlife.org. That's 1-800-227-2345 or relayforlife.org.
So we're getting near the end of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So Dave, why don't you crank that up? We're going to do 2016 today, and I think we mentioned in our Sticky of the Day, Roy Wood joining with ELO. Well, he's in the next year. I could see that. 2016 is short, great, and powerful. So we'll get to that. And then after that, we're going to do 1,000 greatest songs. We may put one or two in the show now and then. We may put 3. We may identify it as something. We may not put any in. And now that I'm armed with the totally awesome Book of Useless Information and the Book of American Facts, who knows what I may do. As long as I've always got the Enquirer, I'm okay. All right, here we go. 2016 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performers. I believe we will lead it off with one of Robbie Sampson's favorite groups. 2 of them, matter of fact. Cheap Trick and Chicago. Mike LeBove enjoys Chicago himself. Deep Purple, Steve Miller, and N.W.A. Nice. And the award for the musical excellence, Bert Burns. I honestly don't know who Bert is. If he's in, as we always say, then he gets we'll drop it down very lightly, and he gets his big victory. Yeah. Okay, so lovely little deuces. I think from here, it really feels nice to play the music. Feel great. So when I was doing this list, I was riding a bike, listening to it. And I thought I came out of the deuces a little, I wanted to pop it after You Belong to Me, kind of a melodic little tune, a little plaintive in the singing in a good way. So I changed it around, didn't like how it came out. I wanted to come out with a little more pop, and I believe we were able to do so. So we're going to come out with 3, and we're going to have the Ramones banging us out. What we all say every day, what I say all the time, I'm against it. If you say something, I'm against it. And then a song that it's Kinks, but it's a little different Kinks. It's a great one. And then Mink Deville, who has become one of the show favorites, coming out of nowhere. What a talented guy he was. And you didn't hear enough about Mink. So let's do a quick 3, 2 and 1, 4 minus 1, 5 minus 2, and any of that stuff. A trace would be great, Dave.
I'm
All the stories have been told of kings in days of old, but there's no England now. All the wars that were won or lost somehow don't seem to matter very much anymore. All the lies we were told, all the lives of the people running round, their castles are burned. I see change, but inside we're the same as we ever were. Living on a thin line. Ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Living on a thin line. Ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Living on a thin line, living this way, each day's a dream. What am I, what are we supposed to do? Living on a thin line, ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Now another century nearly gone. What are we gonna for the young? What we couldn't do or what we wouldn't do, it's a crime, but does it matter? Does it matter much? Does it matter much to you? Does it ever really matter? Yes, it really, really matters. Living on a thin line. Ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Living on a thin line. Ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Then another leader says, break their hearts and break some heads. Is there nothing we can say or do? Blame the future of the past, always lost in bloody dance. And when they're gone, it's the end. Living on a thin line. Ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Living on a thin line. Ooh, tell me now, what are we supposed to do? Living on a thin line.
We walk the street and I hold your hand, and as we stroll along I can understand how a love can live in this desolate land. Broken windows and broken hearts, and you are cheated before you start. Was there ever a chance? No, there was never a chance. But then you love and emotion. Oh, your love and emotion. Oh, how you love and emotion. Oh, your love sets me free. So every day at 5 o'clock I run down your street to your block. and up 5 flights of stairs. Up 5 flights of stairs. And in your laughter, there's mission bells, colored lanterns and carousels. And in this hallway is home. No, I'm not so alone, because your love, love and emotion. Oh, your love, love and emotion. Oh, how you love, love and emotion. Oh, your love sets me oh, how you love, love and emotion. Oh, your love, love and emotion. Oh, how you love, love and emotion. Oh, your love sets me free. Oh, how your love and emotion.
Coming off that Love and Emotion by Mink Deville. Alexa, do you know what love is?
Love is an intense feeling of deep affection.
Okay. It's an intense feeling of deep affection. Okay. That pretty much lays it out, didn't it? She answered. Alexa's been a wonderful addition to the program. Happy to have her. Well, speaking of wonderful additions, whenever we decide to do it, all of a sudden I'm surrounded more and more by the National Enquirer's greatness. Not only is it zoomed up with all the newspapers falling down and the censored channels going down and on and on and on. We gave up our Arizona Republic 6 months ago, have the Epic Times now. You got to change sometimes, but what you don't change is the greatness of the National Enquirer and the news that comes out of the 94-year-old instrument. So, Dave, I can't wait any longer. I must have it. And there's plenty of time, but I'm looking over here at this Enquirer full of pictures, which I wish I could show everybody. There are some of the greatest pictures ever from the National Enquirer in this big red book. So we'll get that out on RadioWilderLive.com. But meanwhile, it's National Enquirer time.
It's time for a Wilder News Flash, brought to you by Harry's National Enquirer, spelled with an I, where inquiring minds and behinds want to know.
Okay, we go to the subs. You know what the subs are. 1-877-212. The good year of some people's birth, 1942, if you want to go out and look at it yourself. Let's see. Miranda, who's bitter, you can tell. She laughs at the engagement of Blake and Gwen. It will never last, she says. I believe that's a woman scorned and has hate, but I'm not going to editorialize. Randy Travis, back to the music and more music, 61, stroke miracle. He's back on tour after a 7-year rehab. Good news. Bad news is the headline. Epstein's Madam's second secret deposition revealed. And it talks about her nights with Prince Andy and this teen. Picture, picture, picture. Okay? Again, you know what to do. We open the page up. Brad Pitt boots the married model to keep Angie happy. I don't believe it has anything to do with that. And you know what? If I feel like saying that, I'm going to. Angie, oh my goodness, Brad, how could you have left? Even though Jennifer's now shunned by Harry. Miss Christie is his new girl. They should put that in the Enquirer. You know how they have love blooms. Let's see. Tiger's match play lands in the rough. Might not stay the course with marriage-minded gal pal. All right. Let's see. We'll move along here and change the page. And what does Miranda has to say? She has something bad to say. Blake's no bargain. Blasts ex over disaster engagement to Gwen. Okay, there you go. She looks concerned. Blake looks fairly happy, and Gwen looks fairly happy. So I guess that's all that really matters, isn't it? There's a lot of love in Hollywood. It comes and it goes and it moves around. Then you got, never mind. Apparently, Reese's marriage is under a little stress because her hub lost his job. He put Reese's marriage is in the muck after the stunning collapse of husband Jim Toss' new business venture. Tensions are mounting in Hollywood, the power couple. Okay, and then, of course, 250 mil will mystery. Fears demented Kenny was doped into signing papers. Poor Kenny. Shows one of his tarts. Ex-wife Marianne got a 60 mil divorce settlement from Kenny when they were together, when they were young. But it's always about the candy in Hollywood. And, well, in London, too. But 250 mil, that makes my scorecard. That's respectable. Jen and Gerard. Yep, Jen's in there. Escaped some kind of a sex cult. They went to this meeting and a deranger was there. Who was he? Keith Ramir was the leader, but they bailed out and said, we don't want to join this thing. So they didn't join it. I'm not saying that. They did what they needed to do. So Gwyneth Paltrow is, she's in a jam because her sales of her little product, Cash Crunch, Gwyneth Paltrow is facing hard times like everyone else and is looking to change her free spending habits. The belt tightening cause has hit her lifestyle empire Goop, G-O-O-P. Okay, well, we'll move along from that. And here's a nice one. Wow, Randy Travis. Amen to that. Randy Travis miracle comeback. He's defying all the odds as he plans the greatest comeback in the country music history. The 61-year-old He Walked on Water singer is making amazing progress after suffering a massive 2013 stroke that most believe would end a career. He was given just a 1% chance of survival, and even after he pulled through, doctors believe he would be bedridden and unable to sing. Good for you, Randy. Get out there and be back on tour. Miracles happen, and my brother, the doc, always says it's the mental that can bring it in. That's what brings you home. You can overcome all kinds of things if you mentally want to live, to do it, to survive, whatever the situation may be. He said, there's where all the miracles come from. He said, it happens, we see it, we say, this is not going to happen, this person won't survive, there'll be this, there'll be that, but mentally, they overcome it. All right. Let's see, we don't need to worry about the savage grizzly chasing terrified hikers with the baby on board. And we discussed that with Ray in his show. Here I finally, after 7 trips, on his 8th trip to Yellowstone Park without seeing a bear. I promised a bear. I delivered him a bear, a brown bear. What does Ray do? He says, now I want a grizzly. So, brainwashed. China is turning the U.S. schools into factories for spy kids. American officials are accusing the Chinese government of recruiting our elementary and high school students as spies. Okay, well, that's not really new news. We know that. We found that out this year during the Great Awakening. Okay, now here we go to the center. Here's where it reads big. Double trucker, Prince Andrew panic. Epstein Madam's second deposition details their nights with the teen slave. All right, that's nice. Well, of course, there's no big surprise here. I guess I shouldn't even have read that. Who cares? We've done it. Sorry, folks. I move along. That's not anything too awesome for you. Yeah, let's see here. We've got a sticky right over here at the National Enquirer. It's hard to look over and see all those pictures. Oh, here you go, girls. This is for the ladies. Special section. Good catch. These are bachelors looking handsome that are available. We have the Madman Bachelor at 49. Wow. I guess I go up. No, not by age. That's not true. There's somebody younger. We got Owen Wilson at 51 looking good. We got Drew Carey coming from the Underground Garage Friday night doing his show. He's looking good. He's lost all his weight, got a handsome suit. He's still single at 62. Staying solo at 53 is Benicio del Toro. And then Ryan Seacrest. Wow, he's on his own at 45. And then tops it off, friends with benefits, Matthew Perry at 51. Well, there's a nice bachelor second. I think that requires a telephone number outburst. 1-877-212-1942. You never know. I attempted to be with Jennifer. She rebuffed me. But you don't know that these gentlemen here, one might be available for you. Think of that. You could have one of them, maybe. You're free. You have a right to reach out to them. And, that's part of one of the greatness of the Enquirer. It can be like a dating location site for you, too, for taking a look at the bachelors of Hollywood. All right, here we go. The number 2 segment, the health segment. Nicotine is not always the bad guy. It gets a rap as an additive additive in tobacco products, but research suggests its compounds may prove useful in treating conditions such as ADD, hyperactive, dementia, and schizophrenia. Might be some kind of a neutralizer, but I don't think they're daring to say after years of beatings that smoking is good for you. I think it's just take a little look. Socialize to stay sharp. They say that about dogs, and we're going to say it about humans, and I get it. Friendly get-togethers could help ward off dementia, according to a recent study. Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh found evidence showing a busy social life really does help and protect the brain's gray matter. Makes sense to me. This is a good one. I wish I'd have had. I don't know if Norton even knows about this show, but MS, which at one time I had 2 brother-in-laws both having it. New drug slows deadly march of MS. The deadly progression of multiple sclerosis may be significantly slow with the new anti-inflammatory drug, a study has shown. University of Alberta, the scientists there say that administration of the medication VX765 halted the nervous system disease in lab test. Well, check it out. Look at it. I mean, if you've got it or know somebody that does, read up on it. Try to find that information. And apparently there's a breakthrough, a skin test for Parkinson's. Promising research suggests a skin test may allow doctors to definitively detect Parkinson's disease, allowing for an accurate diagnosis and prompt treatment. See, these are all, whether they're good or they're not, I have no idea. I'm just reading these, but if they are good and are successful, why would you not take a look at it? All right, here we go. We can drop it hard down. Look, listen. There you go. All right, let's go over here to it's no longer Grayson's gift shop. I've taken command of it. Do you care at all whether I handle it or not, Grayson, anymore? No. All right, then, because you didn't do that great of a job. So I'm going to focus today on Protect the Animals mug. We have all kinds of mugs here at this house. We're muggers, love it. And $5 off of every one of these mugs that's sold will go to support wildlife conservation. Protect the Animals mug. Joanne Strakakis created these mugs to help protect endangered animals. Handmade from Stoneworm, Pennsylvania, 16 ounce, that's a good ounce for anything, exclusive macaw, gorilla, rhino, and elephant, or hippo, which is not pictures. It's item 47248, $40, and it is from, of course, uncommongoods.com. Item number 47248, $40. Be sure to ask for the Radio Wilder discount. uncommongoods.com. Very nice. Okay. So the Enquirer lovingly got to read it and got to enjoy it. So I think right now, are we up to Johnny's, are we heading for Johnny's, his request yet? Let's take a look at it. What'd you think of living on the thin line with the Kinks? It's good, isn't it? All right. Well, we're going to do a quick 3 here, and not any of those 3 have anything to do with our request. We'll get to that after that, but let's go out. You've heard enough of me. You've heard enough of the Enquirer. Well, maybe not, but we're going to say you have. Let's call a quick stop to Harry. and go back to the music that we all love and need.
They call me the hunter. That's my name. A pretty little woman like you is my only game. I bought me a love gun just the other day, and I aim to aim it your way. Ain't no use to hide, ain't no use to run, 'cause I've got you in the sight of my girl. Listen, the first time I saw you standing on the street, I said to myself, whoa, ain't she sweet? I got my love gun loaded with hundreds of kisses. As soon as I pull that trigger, baby, there will be no missing. Ain't no use to hide, ain't no use to run, 'cause I've got you in the sight of my baby, there will be no missing. Ain't no use to hide, ain't no use to run, 'cause I've got you in the sight of my
There's more to it than meets the eye. That's why we're shoving this in your ear from the Internet Radio Man on RadioWilderLive.com.
Well, cheating was his trade, a seller of lies, a heart so cold, he seemed to hypnotize. He always walks alone, Crawdaddy Simone. He had no axe to grind, you never saw him smile, but his luck was good, he always dressed in style. He always walks alone, Crawdaddy Simone. He a sun black day, Crawdaddy will show. If he comes your way, man, you better go. Just leave him alone. Crawdaddy Simone, yeah. He ain't got no friends. He ain't got no friends. He ain't got no friends, yeah. He ain't got no friends. He always walks alone. Crawdaddy Simone. Go, go, go.
MC5 doing high school. Motor City 5, 2000. It's way, take 25, 30 off, easily off of that. Crawdaddy Simone from Joe Meek, The Crazed, the group Bad Detectives. 60s, not 2004. And Joe Meek is the inventor that did all the overdubbing, reverbing, came out with the fabulous Telstar, first song to ever be first instrumental ever to be number one, if memory serves me. And then Free doing The Hunter off Molten Gold. Very, very nice there. And I think we're just about to come up into the request by Mr. John Lindsey, Running Wild. Got a couple other things. Got the old 97s from Dallas coming in. And then one of probably Steve Nagel's favorites, Oingo Boingo, doing one of his. But before we do, last stop at the sponsor store. Okay? Hit it.
You never forget your first. The love of that first road trip or setting out on the lake to see what's biting. If you're an owner-operator of a storage facility, this is where you come in. RV ownership is evolving. Sales are up 40% with new highs predicted in 2021. Americans need a safe place to park their big toys and need big protection, and you can give them that with Tenant Property Protection's TPP Plus plan. The first storage property protection for RV and boat owners. TPP Plus offers one-of-a-kind storage property protection for RVs and boats and a new source of revenue for you. It offers all the firsts like accidental damage waiver and deductible reimbursement coverage, first-class tenant property protection for on-site accidents, external internal damage, and theft of contents up to $250, and first-rate claim service experience. Get started with TPP Plus. Call 877-575-7774 or go online to tenantpropertyprotection.com/plus to find out more.
There's a pretty wide gap between a Hollywood cowboy and the real thing. Same with chili. There's a whole herd trying. But Wolf Brand delivers authentic chili taste with its unique blend of chili seasonings and lean beef. It's a Southwest tradition, plain and simple.
Neighbor, how long has it been since you got a big, thick, steaming bowl of Wolf Brand chili? Well, that's too long.
Okay, so we're coming back here and Running Wild, Airborne. We're going to lead off with that. And then the old 97s, really cool group from Dallas, Texas, been around a long time. They're going to do the number 19 for you. And then Oingo Boingo doing You Really Got Me. A little cover on that. Probably sounding and singing better than I did when I played it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We keep hitting these threes quick, fast, hard, and utterly awesome.
Terry, this is John from Durham, North Carolina. Listen to RadioWilder.com. Would love to hear Running Wild by Airborne. Have a great day.
Harry said yes, and we're playing it for you now, John, so crank it up.
I'm leaving for good, driving rain or shine. You can cry
was not the age of reason. I didn't have a reason, just setting you free. I've seen a lot of love go sour, but that's not our love. You see, the problem was I was only 19. I was only 19. I finished up with high school, headed to a state school, wandered into you. Big screen and kissing at a movie. God, you moved me around. We got seriously down, but I was only 19. All I ever wanted to do was lie around in bed with you. I was only 19. I was only 19. I was only 19. I was only 19. Watch me now. I've seen a lot of love go bad now. That's not how our affair would have wound up, I swear. But I was only 19. All I ever wanted to do was lie around in bed with you. I was only 19. 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 I was only
You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Set me free. I always want to be by your side. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. your side. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep. Doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
That sounded better than when I used to sing it, but we can't recreate mine. So we're going to have to say, Oingo Boingo. You Really Got Me by the Kinkers. Running Wild. I don't know what you were doing, Johnny, but that's a good tune. It might be a good workout tune for you. Request in 19. What kind of decisions, especially men, are you allowed to make at 19? You don't throw your love away at 19. You don't know what love is at 19. Probably is the correct thing to do. All right, so as we look forward to the 154 is called Howard's Gold, and Terry and I have decided to mount a serious campaign to help Howard Steele, the esteemed audio commander of RadioWilder.com, audio consultant, commander, sergeant, whatever you want to call it. We have audio problems. That's the first person we call. We don't care if it's 3 a.m, we call Howard. Well, he is on a trek, a campaign to recover his lost 12 gold records. That, by the way, strangely enough, were stolen out of a self-storage unit in 1987. I believe that's correct, Howard, when you told me. 10 years before, Howard in January graced the number one and the number 10 songs on Billboard. There's sheer greatness there. And we said, Howard, you need to get those, and I need to announce you at a special ceremony as absolutely going to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They do have categories for sound engineers extraordinaire like Howie. So that's going to be what the 154 is going to be all about. It's starting the campaign, and hopefully, tentatively, we have a scheduled date of end of Feb for Howard to come down and do a show with us. We're going to package it up, and we didn't enter this year. We may enter this show in the Fabulous Communicators, where we had a double sweeper a couple of years ago with Dr. Connie, of course, who wouldn't, and then our weekly deal. But that's what it's all about, number 154. But before we shut her down, go into the last four, and you're going to be shocked by the last four, who we have, how about where did the Stinger, get his nickname? Was he stung by a hornet? Is it short for stingy, as he used to be tight-fisted? Or he wore a black, yellow, striped sweater and looked like a bee? Which could it be? Think of Sting for a minute. Think of those three things. What could it be? Well, the answer is, yes, you guessed it, the black and yellow striped sweater and looked like a bee. Well, we want to do our usual thanks to everybody. T-Bone Anderson fighting to keep his crown with tenant property protection, being overwhelmed by folks wanting to get their hands on the new TPP Plus product, with a lot of help from our owners who are giving us some really sage advice, and we're making our improvements daily. But we are the leader. You don't keep the lead, though, without improving your lead. Improving. Dave Angel, just at top form right now, playing beautifully, coming off his best of the last couple weeks in December or Christmas and New Year's. Let's give him his proper due. Baby Ruth trying to assume more and more command of everything. She does her bees in her spare time, but she's over at the ship doing every kind of thing, helping us a lot with the show, and then handling all kinds of other stuff under Terry's command. Baby Ruth, never to be laughed at again. Then we got Marlene, of course, who is the winner and now I'm not going to call her esteemed yet, but she is the producer of the, as of yet not broadcast, Converse the Cub Reporter. It's going to bring you the instant news on RadioWilderLive.com. Marv De Leon, Corey Holtz, the design of the new t-shirts and the reskinning of the Radio Wilder Live website, and also peeking into YouTube to change a few things up. And if you would, please, folks, we got to get to this magic 100 marker on the YouTube. If you go to YouTube and look up Radio Wilder, please just subscribe. It doesn't cost you a nickel, doesn't do anything. But when we get to the 100, then instead of when you see the URL up in the browser bar, instead of that, you will see Radio Wilder Live or RadioWilder.com. It's a small thing, but we'd appreciate if you wouldn't mind doing that for us. Howard Steele, sound engineer extraordinaire. Alex Bonello, as we drive his ship with impunity, using the audio at all times. Chris, because she's Shelley's mom, Shelley, who has promised me she will do a live show and even let the camera stare at her one time so she and I can do it together. You can't really beat that, can you? So as we wrap it all up, listen to what we have for the last four. I'm just going to tell you the groups. The Rolling Stones, the band, the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, A Luxury by the Rolling Stones. It's Only Rock and Roll, 74. The band doing the famous Chess Fever, remastered. Beatles, Please Please Me, off of the discs 62 to 66. Jimi Hendrix, one of his unreleased Power of Soul, ending the show. So, kutete, faratata, usa, ua, e, oreto.
Internet Radio Man says you can never get enough Beatles. So here's another one for you from the Fab Four on RadioWilderLive.com.
Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even tried, girl. Come on, 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 come on. Please, 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 won't dare like I please you. You don't need me to show the way, love. Why do I always have to say love? Come on, 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 come on. Please, 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 won't dare like I please you. I don't wanna sound complaining, but you know there's always rain in my heart. In my heart, I do all the pleasing with you. It's so hard to reason with you. Oh yeah, why do you make me blue? Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even tried, girl. Come on, 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 come on. Please, 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 won't dare like I please you. Please, won't dare like I please you. Please, won't dare like I please you.
for some of those high-flying rides you've been taking. You know, the ones that fly you too low. Oh, look out for some of those airplane rides you've been taking. Especially the ones that fly you too low. Yeah. come on back up with me. We all been through the nighttime, baby. Now let's read the ways of reality. Talk about with the power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything you wanna do. To pay a risk. Sometimes the wind ain't right. Yeah, I'm playing too much with one toy, baby. Just a bit escape to the crippled night. Oh yeah. And you look around and see old jellyfish. You're saying flirtatious groovy, baby. And even he'll tell you that. Getting high every day is easy, and floating around, even a jellyfish will agree to that. Long, but you look around and see him floating around so long and easy and so slack. He don't have a bone in his jelly back. Is that the way you want to be, brother? Check it out. Yeah, I'm staying with the power of you. Live together. With the power of love, baby. Oh, yeah.
You've been listening to IRM number 153, music played in a 5x10. No, that's not the Camelback Studio. Though there is some resemblance to the Batcave, but, well, without the bats. Other strange stuff in there, though. Speaking of strange, we'll explore some of that next week with Harry right here on RadioWilderLive.com. Thanks for listening.